Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Along with my good friend Chuck Rasmussen, we are set to begin another four-game stint of Legion Class A baseball here as the host Viroqua 138ers bringing you the state tournament here. And I tell you what, Chuck, it is going to be another beautiful day.
Oh, it is, Ken. It's a beautiful day here, a beautiful park, beautiful setup. Extremely well organized, and we're going to have some excellent ball games here too. Some very, very good teams. We got a kind of almost a surpriser, I'll call it here, as far as this is a consolation bracket. Two teams, Denmark 16-2 and Waupun at 19-5, going to go at it here. And whoever comes on the short side of this is going to go home.
You just would not believe that the quality of this tournament and the fact that these two teams had to be coming in as, teams that you would say, well, they're in the top four.
Yeah, they got a definite chance of maybe winning it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And right now they are going to have one of these teams, as you said, both teams going to have the work cut out for them. One of them going to have to start traveling back kind of northeast, whereas the other team will stay another night and live for another ball game on Sunday.
Yep. All 8 teams that are here played yesterday, and all 8 teams will get it to play again today. But after today, 2 of them go home.
2 of them will go home. The first 2 games here today, this 11 o'clock game and the 2 o'clock game, are elimination games. So we have Denmark-Waupun coming up, Wittenberg and Prairie du Chien. Wittenberg coming in at 10-6, a newcomer to the state tournament. But Prairie du Chien, they've been around quite a bit. They've been here in the state tournament before. They are coming in with a record of 15-17-2. A little surprising with that part, but don't count them out. They have some quality guys out there on the diamond.
You are correct, Ken. You are correct.
Well, why don't we take a little break? We'll come back, take a look at some of our sponsors here. We are getting things set up, as you can see here. Let's go with this picture. They're actually introducing. There's not going to be any infield today, folks. They are just going to be introduced the national anthem, and they're off and playing ball. So we are looking forward to a pretty good ball game coming up here in about 3 or 4 minutes. We'll take that break, and we'll return with the opening pitch and Chuck Rasmussen with our play-by-play. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Stay tuned. Baseball right around the corner. To get you up and running, that's Coon Valley Telecommunications. Coon Valley Tax Service. Nan Jean Schultz has been serving the Coon Valley and surrounding area with experienced tax preparation for many years. Let her experience work for you. Call 452-3822 today. Quality accounting and bookkeeping, tax returns, and much more. Coon Valley Tax Service in Coon Valley. Valley Dairy Supply. Congratulations as they continue on 75 plus years of supporting the surrounding communities. Larry and the crew look forward to seeing you for many more. Stop in, check out the new Argo all-terrain vehicle now at Coon Valley Dairy Supply, where you can experience the newest up-and-coming ATV brand in the area. Take the short drive, Coon Valley Dairy Supply. Countertops by Design. Quality design when it comes to your next renovation job, or if you're building a new home. Be sure to contact Link Buckles, 634-2040 in Westby. Take the short drive just outside of Westby and examine the expert craftsmanship that you are afforded when going with the pros. Countertops by Design. Dairy Queen, located at 404 South Main Street. Happy tastes good at the Viroqua Dairy Queen. It's always fun to stop in at the DQ after a baseball game. Be sure to keep that tradition alive and well with your local Dairy Queen store. Miracle Treat Day, July 28th. Every dollar from a Blizzard sale goes directly to Gunderson Lacrosse's Children's Miracle Network. For peace of mind when you're buying or selling, Lori Holte is the professional that you're looking for. Working only in Vernon, La Crosse, and Monroe counties, Lori Holte, Eagle Title Company, can devote all her time to help you. Be sure to call 452-3160 for prompt expert coverage. Eagle Title Company, Central Avenue, Coon Valley. Heffinger's Equipment Sales and Service for all of your outdoor power products. 800 North Main. Give them a call, 637-7495. From chainsaws, garden tillers, lawnmowers, zero turn, and much more. You'll find all these items at Heffinger's Equipment Sales and Service, and they service what they sell. When it's time for family reunions, team apparel, special events, or business attire, call Greg 634-3060, embroidery and more. And Main Street Design, the place to go for your own unique hairstyle. Call Leah Kroon 634-3201. Perms, haircuts, wash and style. That's the place, Westby Main Street Design. Well, back we come here, and we are getting things set up here. It's going to be Waupun as the home team. Let's turn the mic over to Chuck Rasmussen.
All right, thanks, Ken. We're just about ready for the first pitch, and that first pitch is going to come from Noah Gerritsen. And the lefty delivers the first pitch for a strike, and the batter being Abe Campanos. Campanos, number 11, the shortstop today. He'll be followed by Luke Miller and then Hayden Conkle. There's a called strike. Count 0-2 on Campanos. Campanos 2 for 3 yesterday. Just finished his senior year in high school, number 11. And there's a shot towards the second baseman, Austin Weiss. And he'll toss on over to Jake Krieger at first for out number 1. This will be Luke Miller batting now, number 3. Miller, an all-conference selection for Denmark. Finished his junior year, 2 for 4 yesterday. And there's a called strike on the upper outside corner of the strike zone. Again, as we said, it's Noah Gerritsen on the mound. Behind the plate, Hunter Camp. The first baseman is Jake Krieger. Austin Weiss is at second. And another pitch, and that's a strike. Missed count at 1-2. Dane Stelsel, the third baseman, and Evan Sauer is playing shortstop. And there's a breaking ball, and that's a strike. So out number 2. The outfield for Waupun, Bryant Ferris is in left. Mason Holtz, the center fielder, and Tyler Fomos is over in right. This is Hayden Conkle batting now. Conkle playing center field. All-conference selection. Honorable mention, All-State. He's finished his senior year, number 22. 0 for 4 in yesterday's game. And followed back, Denmark was defeated by Westby yesterday by a score of 8-7. And again, it's Denmark, the visiting team today. Top of the first. 2 down. Pitch is just outside. Ken, I'm going to have you line us up as far as umpires-wise.
Sure. Nick Betts is behind the plate doing the balls and strikes. Down at first base, looks like we got Vernon Danes, Lynn Eisensee covering second base, and Brad Rush taking care of the line and third base here in today's opening game.
Count full on Conkle. With 2 down. Lefty Gerritsen delivers. And there's a swing and miss. 3 up, 3 down, Denmark. We go to the home half of inning number 1, 0-0.
The Eagles have been around since 1898. The Viroqua unit is a great example of what the organization stands for. Thanks to all of you who continue to support the Cancer Telethon. Located at 216 South Rock Avenue in Viroqua. Call 637-2707 if you're looking for a place to hold banquets, wedding receptions, and graduation parties. Hopkins & Hopkins Law Office, located at 757 North Main Street in Viroqua. George and Stephanie Hopkins are ready to help you when it comes to your legal concerns. Family law, adoption, personal injury, and other general practice situations. Contact Hopkins & Hopkins today, 637-6710. Dr. Jerry Johnson, chiropractor, with over 18 years of experience serving the tri-state area. Have your next chiropractic exam with Dr. Jerry Johnson, located on the south side of La Crosse. Chiropractic care for the whole family is Dr. Johnson's focus, regardless of your age. Chiropractic care can enhance one's ability to fight off many afflictions. Be sure to contact Dion, Kickapoo Corners, or any of her team members when you're looking for that special catering service, receptions, parties, birthdays, or any other occasion. Kickapoo Corners, your place to go. Back we come here to the Park Bowl, and again we turn the mic over to Chuck and the bottom half of inning number 1.
All right, thank you, Ken. It'll be Mason Holes, Austin Weiss, and Noah Gerritsen in the top 3 in the order here for Waupun. On the mound is Luke Miller. And behind the plate, Reese Johnson. The 1-0 pitch. Count goes to 2-0 on Mason Holes. Holes playing center field. Number 12, he just finished his sophomore year in high school. 0 for 4 in yesterday's game. Count 3-0. And there's a called strike on Holes.
I don't know about you, Chuck, but sophomores, I was never that size, I don't think, when I was a sophomore.
No. And Holes will walk. And to be all-conference selection after his sophomore year, too.
Right.
That's, you know that he's a good athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to bring up number 8, Austin Weiss. Weiss playing second base. Graduated a year ago. 2 for 4 yesterday. The first pitch to Weiss is outside for a ball. Give you the defense here for Denmark. Toss over to first. Again, we said Reese Johnson behind the plate. Luke Miller is your pitcher. Reese Piontek is at first. The 1-0 pitch. Bunted down the first base side, and it will go foul. Logan Poplin is at second base. Abe Campanos, the shortstop, and Jacob Dittmer is at third. The outfield, left to right, Drake Locklear, Hayden Kunkel, and Isaac Dittmer. Runner at first, Mason Holes. He got there by a walk. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up on a bunt attempt. Oh! Catcher had it in his glove and just rolled out the end of it. Good hustle there by Reese Johnson.
What a try. My, oh my, Chuck, that was such a try.
Yeah. All right, 1-2 to Weiss. Again, Weiss 2 for 4 yesterday. Toss over to first. There's a shot out towards right field, and it's going to go foul by about 2 feet. The slice there. And the count will stay at 1-2.
Kicked up a little dust, but I think it's because it was dry.
Yeah, yeah. We could use the rain again.
Yeah, it's surprising with that.
But hopefully it would hold off. Maybe an evening rain, something around midnight would be really, really good. The 1-2 pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate for a called strike 3. 1 down. Noah Gerritsen is now batting. Pitching today, starting pitcher. Graduated a year ago. Second team all-conference in college this last year as a freshman, and I do not have where he went to school. Got that information. Gerritsen 2 for 4 yesterday. Came upon defeated by Fond du Lac by a score of 6-5. Yesterday's game. And that's bounce, ouch, 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 off the toe.
He might feel that one for a little bit.
Yeah.
Umpire walking the ball halfway out and handing it to the pitcher, and Bob Sandbauer will come down and chat with his player. That one stung.
Mm-hmm. Off the top of the foot there. There's not much there as far as padding before it gets to the bone.
Right.
He'll walk it off. Nice crowd here on the Waupun side. And there's a strike. One and two with the runner on first. Runner on first, Mason Holes. Checked again by Miller. Gerritsen will be followed by Evan Sauer and then Jake Krieger. And that's a strikeout. It's going to bring up Evan Sauer with 2 outs. Evan Sauer, the shortstop today for Waupun. Second team all-conference selection this spring. Finished his sophomore year in high school. Number 25, he was 0 for 4 yesterday. The 1-0 pitch. Going to be grounded foul. Beautiful day, temperature probably in the mid-70s. The ground ball hit towards the shortstop, Kapanos. Fires towards first, and the first baseman's going to be pulled off the bag. And Sauer came down in the bag a little awkwardly.
Yeah, he took a tumble also. Great try by both players. Great effort.
Mm-hmm. A base hit for Sauer. That will bring up Jake Krieger. Krieger, first baseman. And he swings to the first pitch, and it's a drive towards left field. The throw is going to come in from the left fielder. And the play at the plate is close, but the runner will be safe. So a base hit by Krieger brings in a run.
The bounce high is probably what saved him on the slide. Plus, he was heading to the back tip of the plate as well. But a great effort there by the catcher on that tag. Bang, bang play. It's 1-0.
1-0 is the score, as Ken said. We've got runners at second and third. This is Bryant Ferris, the left fielder, batting now. Ferris just finished his freshman year. Called strike on Ferris. Ferris 2 for 3 in yesterday's game. There's a fly ball out towards left field. Drake Locklear, and he will make the catch for out number 3. But one run across here for Waupun. They lead 1-0 after 1.
Well, let's take a look at those fine sponsors. I tell you what, we have a great game going on here, as Chuck mentioned. 1-0 after 1, and we got 6 more just like it coming up.
Denmark comes to bat in the top half of inning 2, trailing 1-0. And leading things off will be Reese Johnson, the catcher. He'll be followed by Drake Locklear, the left fielder, and then Logan Poplum. 4, 5, 6 in the order for Denmark. Johnson, again the catcher. Second team all conference. He's going to foul that one out of play. Johnson just finished his junior year in high school, and he was 1 for 4 in yesterday's game. Foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed by Johnson. And that's the third strikeout for Noah Gerritsen.
That just looked like a tough pitch as it came up around the letters and dropped down.
Brings up Drake Locklear, the left fielder. Graduated a year ago. 0 for 4 yesterday. Noah Gerritsen on the mound for Waupun. Ball behind the plate, Hunter Camp. Jake Krieger is at first. Austin Weiss at second. Evan Sauer, the shortstop, and Dane Stessel is at third. There's one on the outside part of the plate. A strike. outfield Bryant Ferris, Mason Holes, and Tyler Frommelt. There's a base hit for Locklear. And this will bring up Logan Poplum, playing second base today. Graduated a year ago, 1 for 3 yesterday. Number 2 on his back. Locklear, the runner at first. Just swung on and fouled back. Poplin takes a called strike. Counted 0-2. The runner on first. High and away. 1-2. Krieger holding the runner on. Pitch. Fly ball out towards right center field. And it's going to fall in there for a base hit. Nothing that it was just one again that we saw several times yesterday. You can't hardly throw it any better than that to get in there.
Yeah, exactly. 3 people converging, and it finds a spot.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be Jacob Dittmer batting now with runners at first and second, 1 out. Dittmer, the third baseman, second team all-conference selection. Number 7, just finished his sophomore year and 2 for 4 yesterday. The 1-0 pitch. Runners get their lead. 2-0 pitch. Count goes to 3-0. Pitch is in there for a strike. And Dittmer will walk. It's going to load the bases. It's going to bring up Isaac Dittmer.
Quick little timeout. Going to talk things over here.
All right, this will bring up Isaac Dittmer, the right fielder. Dittmer just finished his junior year. Number 24, I do not think he played yesterday. I got him down to being 0 for 0. He'll take the first pitch for a ball. Bases loaded. Locklear at third, Poplin at second, and Jacob Dittmer at first. I think that's 6 in a row. Two-0 pitch. Is a called strike on Isaac Dittmer. And it's Noah Gerritsen on the mound for Waupun. 2-1. Swung on and missed by Isaac Dittmer.
That was a fastball upstairs, and again, he really had a hard swing at it, but that's a tough one, like you always say, Chuck. Hard to catch up to that.
2-2. And a called strike. On an off-speed pitch from Garrettson. Two outs, bases loaded. This is Reese Piontek batting now. The first baseman. Graduated a year ago. 0 for 3 yesterday, number 15. Played baseball this last year at Concordia College in St. Paul. Base is full. The 0-1 pitch. Is he called strike? A little bit high. 1-2. Ground ball fouled down the third base side. The 1-2 pitch. High. It was the 41st pitch from Garrettson. I think he had 13 after the first inning. Count it 2-2, bases full, 2 down. Garrettson steps off, now back on. Looks to the catcher. The 2-2. And there's a called strike. Just catching the top part of the strike zone. Denmark not able to score after they have the bases loaded. We go to the home half of inning number 2, 1-0 Waupun. To the home half of inning number 2 will be Tyler Fromos, Dane Stelsel, and Hunter Camp. Number 7, 8, 9 in the order for Waupun. Waupun with a 1-0 advantage. Luke Miller on the mound. And Miller had 21 pitches after the first. Fromos, the right fielder. He pops this one up and out of play. Had an interesting note as far as for Fromos from yesterday. He was the Wisconsin High School Hockey Goalie of the Year.
That's right. I remember you saying that. That's
an interesting note.
Yeah.
Almost just finished his senior year. 0 for 3 yesterday.
Makes you kind of wonder if some college is looking at him as a goalie.
I would almost guess that somebody must be. He's a goalie of the year.
And think about the split reaction time, whatever. I mean, that's crazy with that.
And not able to react to that strike, and Ramos with a strikeout. So you're going to bring out Dane Stelsel, the third baseman, number 23. Picked up 2 hits yesterday, going 2 for 3. And Stelsel just finished his senior year in high school. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up, out of play. One. That didn't make quite the break that Miller was hoping for.
You know, it didn't break until after it touched the glove, right?
Fouled back again. And now the count at 2-2 to Stelsel.
Well, both teams with 2 hits apiece here early on in the ball game, but Waupun out in front, 1-0.
Fouled back again.
Good battle now.
Count it 2-2 with 1 down. Popped up again. Foul. Beautiful day here in Viroqua. Sun is out and bright. Some clouds in the sky, but they are of the stop here just for a second. Sure for what?
Touching base with Coach Bob Sandbauer. I don't know if there was a question on a play or something here. Maybe somebody, he's kind of talking to the dugout, so maybe something was said.
B. That is fouled out of play again.
Boy, that foul ball, it sliced off a chunk of tree. All of a sudden, I just saw it come falling, the ball and a small limb falling down.
Okay, we're going to go with 2-2 again. And this time it's going to be a base hit to left center field.
Tell you what, that left fielder out there, Chuck, he made a great stretch to keep that ball into the glove. It was bouncing away from him.
But it's going to bring up the number 9 batter, Hunter Camp. Camp catching today. It's down to the coaches for a sign. Just finished his junior year in high school. 1 for 1 yesterday. Again, the stats that I give you are completely unofficial, but we think they are correct. It'll be Camp and then back to the top of the order. 1 down, 1 on. You're saying beautiful day here in Viroqua. Probably mid-70s, I was going to guess, for a temperature. A very, very light breeze. There's a throw down to first. The runner back in safe. If that throw would have been on the other side of the bag there on the fair side versus the foul side, I think they might have had.
I agree with you, Chuck. Yeah. He was definitely what you call hung out to dry, but like you said, the ball on the foul territory versus the fair territory.
There's a called strike. Count 1-2 now on Camp. It's Luke Miller on the mound. Another pitch fouled off. That was pitch number 37 for Miller. It's Reese Johnson behind the plate defensively for Denmark. And there's a swing and a miss by Camp for the second out. Brings us back to the top of the order, and Mason Holes. Holes walked and has scored the only run of the game so far. Which is inside on Holes. Reese Piontek is playing first. Logan Poplin at second. Gabe Capanos, the shortstop, and Jacob Dittmer is at third. 1-0. Count goes to 2-0 on Holes. Drake Locklear in left. Hayden Conkle, the center fielder, and Isaac Dittmer over in right. Called strike. Pitch fouled off. We were talking a little bit earlier before the games here, I believe it was with the Waupun coaches, about having the 4 men as far as for umpires here, a 4-man crew. And there's a slicer out towards left, and it's going to fall in for a base hit for Holes. And Stelzel moves on to second. And we commented about some things that are a little bit different maybe than we've seen in other tournaments and other ball games, that we've seen more balks called so far in this tournament. And we've had more batters hit by pitch too. Don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but one of the things with the 4-man crew is that they can get a better view of everything and maybe watching a little closer than with a smaller crew.
Right, and I think we'll see if the teams are able to react to that tonight, or during the day today, I should say.
Weiss the batter now. There's a called strike on Weiss. Weeks struck out looking for the first out in the first inning. Count 2-1. There's another ball hit towards left field. And a dandy of a catch made by Drake Locklear for out number 3.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't know if I got there quite in time, but that was a super catch coming up with that snag. So that, Chuck, what do we wind up with here?
Well, we're after 2, it's 1-0. Waupun. to the visiting half of inning number 3. It'll be back to the top of the order. And Abe Kapanos is the batter. He'll be followed by Luke Miller and then Hayden Conkle. Kapanos grounded out to the second baseman for the first out in the game. Called strike 2. It's Noah Gerritsen back on the mound. Hunter Camp behind the plate. Top of the third. 1-0 Waupun. The ground ball hit to the second baseman. Austin Weiss up and on over to Jake Krieger at first for the first out of the inning. So a repeat of his first at bat, 4-3. First out. Let's bring up Luke Miller, batting left-handed, the pitcher. He struck out swinging for the second out in the first inning. Now 2-0. 2-1 on Miller. Called strike. We're even at 2s. And that's going to bounce in and away from the catcher. So the count full. Bases are clear. And the pitch. Time Miller will walk.
That might have got the umpire, I think. I'm going to walk out here and make sure everybody is okay. Yeah, that one did get him. You're going to talk things over, make sure that I like this part too. I mean, the coaches come out, making sure that he's okay. Vernon Danes is walking down going, I had one bounce like that a while back.
Really? Yeah, I think there was some discussion about something else that's going on because I see the coach brought down a signer card or some type of book, paper, whatever. Then it might have been too, to just to pass a little bit of time, let the umpire recover.
There you go.
All right, the runner at first is Luke Miller. 1 out, batting now Hayden Conkle. Conkle also struck out in the first inning. Pitch is outside to Conkle. In the way half of inning number 3. Ground ball is going to get past the pitcher right up the middle for a base hit. Miller on over to second. Bring up Reese Johnson. Johnson has struck out. 1 for 4 yesterday. Runners at first and second. Miller at second base and Conkle at first. Runners get their lead. The lefty Gerritsen delivers a ball. The 1-0. Pop foul. Count even at 1. Now at 2-1. There's a shot out towards left center field, and that's going to get off the fence. 1 run will score. We'll see if the second run is going to also score. And it's a double for Reese Johnson.
Well, that was all on the meat of the bat.
He hit it hard, too.
And he split the difference between center and left. And as you said, Chuck, a stand-up double, a 2 RBI double.
I'm going to bring up Drake Locklear. Locklear has singled. And he's got himself a multiple hit game with another hit towards left center. Throw's coming home. That's going to allow the runner to go to second.
Yeah, that throw way up the line. I mean, the catcher came out actually right in the middle of the grass, just to the left of the pitcher, in order to grab that one, cut it off, but it was too late.
3 runs across here in the third for Denmark. Got a runner at second, 1 down, and that's going to bring up Logan Poplin. Poplin swings and misses. He singled to right center field in the previous inning. And there's a fly ball out towards right center field, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. Poplin going into second. He'll be there easily, and another run will score, and that's Locklear.
Well, they're on fire right now.
Four hits in a row for Denmark.
And we're going to take the timeout. We'll do the same, as it looks like we might have a pitching change. We'll be back and get the report on that after this.
Defensively, and this is going to bring up Jacob Dittmer. Dittmer walked last inning.
Well, I'm a little surprised, Chuck, but you know, sometimes all you need is just a quick little word and kind of refocus, and then you're okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Runner at second, Logan Poplin. Each of those hits so far in this inning, you couldn't direct the ball much better if you had a bazooka.
Right. No kidding.
So 2-1 to Dittmer. 7th batter in this inning. And 4 runs already across and a runner at second with 1 down.
Quick timeout, tying the shoe out there at second base. Got to get those flyers on tight.
2-2. Pitch. Hit towards right field. Fromholz is going to make the catch for out number 2.
Well, that one, at first, I guess you'd call that, compared to the other ones, a lazy fly ball. Those other ones were stroked.
Bring up Isaac Dittmer, the right fielder. Dittmer was called out in strikes for the second out in the second inning. Another fly ball out towards right field. Fromholtz is not going to be able to make the catch. And it will go down as a base hit for Dittmer, I believe.
I would think so.
Yep, base hit for Dittmer. Run scores. "5-1" the score now. Reese Piontek batting. Denmark has batted all the way through their lineup here in the third inning. Piontek struck out watching for the third out in the second, and he strikes out swinging here for the third out in the third. 5 runs across for Denmark. They lead 5-1. Home half of inning number 3 will be Noah Gerritsen, Evan Sauer, and Jake Krieger. Gerritsen will foul off the first pitch. Gerritsen struck out in his previous at bat. We're in the third. Waupun trails 5-1. Called strike on Gerritsen. The ground ball hit to the shortstop, Capanos, on over to first for the first out.
Well, you'd hope for Waupun's sake, they're going to have the effort here to try and bounce back. If you can pick up a run or two, kind of rebuild that confidence here.
And the shortstop, Evan Sauer. Batting. Sauer rips one down the left field line for a hit. It's going to get past the left fielder. So Sauer now with 2 hits.
Well, that's one way to start it up.
We'll bring up Jake Krieger. Krieger with the base hit in the first inning. Luke Miller pitching. I believe I'll check it again here after this pitch. 53 pitches so far for Miller. Batting is Jake Krieger. Count at 2-1. Called strike. And there's a swing and miss by Krieger. I think that ticked the bat, but right into the catcher's glove, Reese Johnson, and he hangs on for out number 2.
Just a reminder, coming up, the 2 o'clock ball game, Wittenberg at 10-6, challenging Prairie du Chien, 15-17-2. That again at 2 o'clock.
Bryant Ferris at the bat now. Flew out to left field for the 3rd out in the 1st inning. And another fly ball out towards left field. And the left fielder, Drake Locklear, will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we move to the 4th inning. 5-1 Denmark.
Thanks again to all those sponsors that we're seeing. We made the change and put in the music ones. Want to make sure we get as much exposure as possible. We can't do these games without all the terrific help.
Tyler Fromos will lead things off for Waupun in the bottom half of inning number 4. Fromos struck out in his first plate appearance. He'll be followed by Dane Stelsel and Hunter Camp. 7, 8, 9 in the Waupun order. The called strike. Two one. Popped up, out of play, and into the parking lot. Young fellow there that was chasing it, he must be doing a little bit of networking too with the business. I see he was over here before. He had a backpack, a glove, and he had a walkie-talkie. So,
Oh, there you go.
So I don't know, connecting must be a business partner probably working with.
They're scouting things out.
Oh yeah, trying to recover as many baseballs as they can. 3-2. Ramos walks. Going to bring up Dane Stelsel. Stelsel singled back in the second inning.
Whoa. That one had a chance when it bounced on the bunt. It went right over the high netting here. I could see it bouncing right into this facility. That'll make you move.
I got my book wrong here somewhere, Ken.
Oh.
Help me out here.
Number 3, batting-wise, you're...
Okay, is this a...
Did they make a switch on us?
Richter, and I must have missed it.
Oh. Little pop up to the shortstop. Easy grab there for Waupun defensively. 22 now stepping in.
I have got my book mixed up big time here. So.
Oh. This is Konko for Denmark.
Okay, yeah, my fault here. I apologize. And I'll have to get my book fixed up here. This was Hayden Conkle just batting. And he hit into a fielder's choice. And this will be Reese Johnson batting. I have to get Roger's book here when I get done with this inning. Took a short nap there in between, and I think I forgot to flip the book here.
Hey, it's easy to do with this.
The called strike on Johnson. Runner takes off.
Oh, boy. Excited to make the throw, and it just popped right out of the mitt.
Johnson has struck out and doubled and scored in the top half of inning number 4. Oh, that got the second baseman cheating. And it's going to be a base hit for Johnson.
Well, just to the second base side of the bag, slicing between the defensive player and second base for that hit, and an RBI.
Jake Locklear batting now. Locklear has 2 base hits so far. 2 for 2 and a run scored.
Denmark now up 6-1.
The fly ball out towards center field. Mason Holtz will be there and going back, and he'll make the catch for out number 3.
So a big run in the inning here to extend that to 5. We'll take a break and come back with more here. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 4 after this. Back we come down here to the beautiful Park Bowl here in Viroqua, Wisconsin. Glad to have everyone on board as we continue on with the state tournament. Day number 2, game number 1 of the tournament here on this second day.
Tyler Fromos leading things off for Waupun. He'll be followed by Dane Stelsel and Hunter Camp. There's a called strike on Fromos. Fromos struck out in the second inning. Luke Miller on the mound yet for Denmark. There's a fly ball out to left field, and it will be caught by Drake Locklear. For out number 1. To bring up Dane Stelsel. Stelsel singled and was left stranded at second earlier. Followed back. There's a called strike. That was pitch number 64 from Miller. Count on Stelsel, 2-2 with 1 out. Make that 2 outs.
Miller just seems to be really smooth right now with his pitching. He seems to be in a good rhythm, Chuck.
Yeah, that's his 6th strikeout. And again, 65 pitches. And Hunter Camp. Hunter Camp was one of his strikeouts. His first plate appearance. And this time he's going to pop this and foul. There's a fly ball towards left field, and it's going to go foul, bouncing off the fence out there close to the 325 sign.
Yeah, for a second I thought it had the distance there, but got it round down a little bit too quick.
Hunter Camp is the batter. Finished his junior year in high school. The 1-2 pitch outside. The ground ball going to be fielded by the second baseman, an underhand toss over to Piontek at first for the out number 3. Go to the 5th. 6-1, Denmark.
Well, Chuck, it might get a little toasty later on today, but right now it's still a great day here to play some baseball.
Yes, it is. Beautiful day. And we are now in the top half of inning number 5. It'll be Logan Poplin, Jacob Dittmer, and Isaac Dittmer. Batting for Denmark. Poplin 2 for 2. Two-oh pitch. A strike. Another called strike. Count full on Poplin. The ground ball hit to the shortstop. Sowers got it, and he's going to throw high. And
Ball tipped.
popped out on the tag attempt by Krieger.
Kind of did that little sweep tag attempt, and it just took off towards the pitcher.
An error on the shortstop. Be Jacob Dittmer batting now, third baseman. Dittmer has walked and flew out to right. That one bounces down off the plate. Two-oh, 3-0 is going to get by the catcher. Runner, Poplin moves on down to second. That was the 97th pitch here for Gerritsen.
Wow.
So he probably won't make it through this inning. There's a strike. Out at 3-1.
Yeah, when you stop and think about, I mean, basically, what does that say? 98 there, so 7 pitchers left.
And there's a walk. The runners at first and second. So bring up Isaac Dittmer now. This Isaac has struck out and singled. He comes up with the runners at first and second. Dittmer brings the bat around to look at a possible bunt, pulls it back and takes the ball. That was pitch 100. So Gerritsen will be able to finish this batter. There's a bunt put down the first base side. Good job by Krieger, tossing over to first. And Austin Weiss covering there. That's out number 2.
Well, the runners moved up the bag, so like Chuck said, a nice sacrifice here, and now a couple of shots to try and get some RBIs.
One out. With runners now, as Ken said, at second and third. And this is Reese Piontek. Piontek has struck out both looking and swinging. And this time he hits one towards left, and this is going to fall in there for a base hit. One run will score, and the runner from second will stop at third. So a base hit for Piontek. That brings us back to the top of the lineup, and it's pitch 103. And this will bring us to Abe Kapanos. Kapanos, the leadoff batter, has grounded to the second baseman twice and then grounded out there 6-4. And walked and then was forced out. That was back on my notes here from when I was napping. There's a ground ball foul by Capanos. And this will be the last batter for Garrettson at 105. Pitch is a ball.
Yeah, he tried to paint the black on the plate there, but he just missed.
Count at 2-2. Runner at first on down to second. There's a ground ball. It's going to be a tough play.
Wow. Yeah.
And I think it's going to go as an infield hit.
Well, now decision time coming up here for Bob Svanbauer as they'll make the walk out here, and we'll see what they do with the chess puzzle in a moment's time. Back after this. Well, a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle here, Chuck. What do you have?
All right, I've got Austin Weiss now pitching. And I've got Noah Garrettson moving to first base. Tyler Fromos playing second, and Jake Kruger now playing right. So Austin Weiss, first batter, is going to bunt.
Uh-oh.
All right, it's a good bunt, and they got the runner that was on first.
Oh,
into
no.
a tough position,
Yep.
and everybody's going to be safe on this.
The runner at second base, he was directing traffic, and he was telling the batter, yo, go back, go back. Nobody was at first, so he was able to get back in easily.
Piontek will score.
That was a pretty nice bunt there.
It was a very nice bunt. You know, and then foul ball, long foul ball. That bounces off Van over there. An attempt to pick off Campanos. Second, not successful. Just one out, 3 runs across here in the 5th for Denmark. Another fly ball out of play. The body language for Waupun right now not real positive.
Yeah, they need something to spark them.
Yeah, they got their daubers down. Aiden Conkle. That went behind him.
Behind him.
Okay.
It did.
Yep. Didn't even make a real huge effort to get out of the way. He was pretty confident it wasn't going to hit him. 2-2. There's a ground ball. Going to get past the pitcher to the shortstop. The shortstop's got it, and he's going to fire on over to first for an out.
Nice job by the shortstop there as the ball got through the pitcher. He threw a BB over there.
Runners. It's Reese Johnson batting now. Johnson 2 for 3 with a strikeout and a double. 1 run scored. Runners are at second and third.
Well, Chuck, you know, a base hit here, and that's going to put Waupun with their backs to the wall here is in the bottom of the 5th, if that happens.
If it happens.
Up 9-1, 2 more could make it a 10-run rule game if Waupun gives up these 2 runs and not score.
There's a breaking ball. And Johnson will walk. So the base is full here for Drake Locklear. Locklear 2 for 3 also. And a run scored. And they got the popcorn popper going again.
Yep.
It's a pitch that was called a ball. Here's a called strike. And another ball. Well, there's been some close pitches here in the last half dozen. There's a ground ball. Hit to the past the shortstop. 1 run will score. And the second run will score. The runner from first goes to third, and the batter will move on to second. That's Locklear with a big hit.
Yeah, that was, and that is really going to put Waupun's back to the wall, as we mentioned. That's the tough part for them right now, especially with the way things have been going for them.
Mm-hmm. Logan Poplin now going to bat. Second time in this inning. He led off the inning, reached on an error. Poplin has 2 base hits. Reached on an error, scored 2 runs. Two 2-1 pitch is popped up, who's going to call for it. And it will be the second baseman, Tyler Fromholtz, who will make the catch for the third out. But 5 runs come across here in the 5th for Denmark. They lead 11-1.
Curbside takeout, and of course, dine in. Kickapoo Creekside is looking forward to serving you. Give them a try, and you'll come back. The Legacy Grill and Pub. Stop in after work. Enjoy one of the Legacy's. Waupun looking to scratch out a run here and keep this game going on. Let's see what happens.
All right, it's going to be the top of the order for Waupun. It'll be Mason Holtz, Austin Weiss, and Noah Gerritsen. Holtz walked and scored the only run for Waupun back in the first inning. He followed that with a single in the second. There's a drive to the gap out in right center. And this will be a double for Holtz.
Well, that's a good start.
Mm-hmm. We're about an hour and 25 minutes into this game, hour and 23. We're in the home half of inning number 5, and Waupun, as Ken said, needs to score a run to keep this game going. Austin Weiss coming to the plate. Weiss has struck out and flew out to left. A lot of space here on the right side of the infield.
That's true.
Luke Miller on the mound yet for Denmark. There's a called strike. That was pitch number 76 by Miller. Pitch count pretty good. That was fouled off the mask of Johnson.
They'll just kind of walk around a little bit here. Umpire says, oh, let me just take a look at that ball, you know, make sure there's no scuff marks on it.
He steps back in with the count 1-2. Runner on second is Mason Holtz. The ground ball hit to the third baseman. The third baseman, he's got a raffle over to first. That was Dittmer. He rifled that one.
He did, and he had to.
Yes, he did. He waited back on that bounce.
And he looked the runner back and threw that dart over there, as you mentioned.
Going to bring up Noah Gerritsen. Gerritsen 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Runner on second. Miller at 80 pitches now. One down. Pitch to Gerritsen. It's going to be a called strike. Fell up here by the fence.
Oh, boy,
Another
nice
play by Dittmer, and he's going to throw high, but a nice job over there by Piontek, and he'll pull it down and get the out.
He's got to be, what, 6'2", 6'3", maybe even taller. He needed every bit of it.
He needed every bit of it. Nice job there. So 2 down. He's going to bring up Evan Sauer. Sauer has got 2 base hits already in this game. Miller looks in, shakes off the first sign, and then goes with a breaking ball, which is going to land outside. And it's 1-0. Sauer, shortstop. And I think it hit him. It did. Yep, caught him on the jersey.
Yeah, that one was riding in on him quickly.
So bring up Jake Krieger. Krieger has a base hit and a strikeout. And again, runner on second. That's a very important one. It needs to cross the plate to keep this game going. There's a called strike on Krieger. Krieger, a youngster, just finished his freshman year. There's a shot down the left field side off the concrete bleachers here at the Park Bowl.
Is Krieger the one, is he playing center field?
He's playing first base.
Oh, first base, okay.
Yep. The 0-2 pitch is down. Good job by Johnson to keep it from going to the backstop. One, two. That pitch just inside off the plate. The count even at 2. 2 outs. And that is popped up foul, out of play.
2s across the board here, Chuck.
Ball 2, strike 2, 2 outs. 2 runners on, and there's a called strike 3. This game is over. Denmark wins 11-1.
Well, we'll take a quick break, and Chuck will get the totals here for us, and we'll be right back with those totals. And we'll look to get a hold of Blake Derricks, the head coach for Denmark, and chat with him also.
Special meals. Watch the games throughout the week. Unique upstairs banquet hall for your Christmas parties, large dinners, rehearsal suppers, and adult birthday parties.
There we go. Back we come here for our today's opening game, and it was a good one if you're a Denmark fan. Not so much so if you're Waupun, Chuck.
You are correct on that. The final score, Denmark 11, Waupun 1. Waupun 1 run on 6 hits. They commit 1 error, multiple hits for Mason Holes. He goes 2 for 2, as does Evan Sauer. Both those ball players at 2 for 2. For Denmark, they win again 11-1, 11 runs on 12 hits. They commit no errors, multiple hits for Reese Johnson. He goes 2 for 3. Drake Locklear 3 for 4. Logan Poplin at 2 for 4. Again, Denmark wins by a score of 11-1.
And they will move into tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock ball game, and they will take on the loser of Game 8, which happens to be the final game tonight between Altoona and Viroqua. So the loser of that game will face Denmark in an elimination game tomorrow late afternoon. Well, we're going to take a real quick break and come back, and we're going to see if we can't pick up and grab Blake Derricks, the head coach here for the Denmark Legion squad. So stay tuned with that. We'll be right back here with that interview. Well, congratulations, Blake, as Denmark picking up a win. We got the camera right up here watching and stuff. So the folks back in Denmark, they've got to be happy with the ball game today. It's okay, as long as we're okay on the. Well, that's all right. Okay. Well, I think we're all right. We'll see. But again, congratulations here, Blake Derricks, the head coach for Denmark. And I tell you what, the kids really came out after that first inning, and they really picked up the pace, didn't they?
Oh, they sure did, yeah. They had a little fire under their butts after what happened yesterday. So, no, it was good. Came out a little slow, but the at-bats got better and better, and we kept putting the pressure on Waupun. So that was a good team win.
Yeah, well, and especially when you think about a 5-inning ball game, 4 innings there, it was just bang, bang, bang.
Right, yeah. The boys put together some good at-bats, clutch hits all around. Like I said, real good team win. So.
And great pitching there by Miller.
Yeah, he threw very well. Yep,
yeah.
When he gets his curveball working, that's when things usually go well for him, and it's all about getting ahead too, and he did that today. So.
Yeah. You know, we talk a lot about how it's so important for pitching, and you know, obviously to get here, you've got to have 4 pitchers, right. It seems like. Yeah. Is that about where you guys are at?
Yeah, right, yeah. So Luke will be done for the tournament, pending rain or anything. But,
sure.
The way it sets up now, we got about 4 or 5 guys left to throw. So we just got to take it day by day, one game at a time.
So you move on to tomorrow afternoon at a 5 o'clock ball game. You're going to take on the loser of Altoona and Viroqua, and that should be a pretty interesting ball game.
Yeah.
Have you played either one of them this year?
No, we haven't. Viroqua we played last year, but two real good teams. So the guys will be ready to go.
Yeah,
for sure. So
well, Blake, thanks for popping over here, and
Appreciate it.
we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Appreciate
Blake Derricks, the head coach here for Denmark, and we'll look to see the guys playing at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll see you then.